Hello, and welcome to the Cosmonautical Garden. My name is Holly, and in today's Pick a Card reading, we are going to go over what ancient civilization could you have spent a lifetime in. Feel free to pause the video and let the scenery pull you into the card. We have 3 piles here. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And if more than one pulls you in, feel free to watch them both, and I will see you at your reading. If you picked pile number 1, this is your reading. First card you got was the Knight of Drums. Next card you got was Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Next one you got was the Sun. Next card is the 9 of Cups. And your final card is the 3 of Cups. Now right away what I get with your pile, number 1, is you may have had a last lifetime or a previous lifetime in areas like Machu Picchu, possibly ancient Rome. Now, with this lifetime, I see that it was a very golden time. There was cause for much celebration, very little worry. It was a kind of lifetime where resources were abundant and food was plenty, of course, and there was very little to actually worry about, at least in your lifetime, in your life. Now, I definitely see, especially for more of the Roman or Greek leaning piles, as you definitely spent a life on the water. You could have been a fisher, or possibly operated a boat, or just lived by the shore, and possibly in a trade city, a city that had an influx of different people, different items. Maybe you got to see like silks from somewhere else, or something of that nature. You got to see different fabrics, different foods. So for some of you, there could have been an Egyptian lifetime here, and really I see it as a very happy life. And of course, if you resonate with this reading, please feel free to hit like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Welcome, pile number 2. If you chose 2, this is your reading. Your very first card is the 4 of Skulls. Next card you have is You're Already Doing It. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And the next card you got was the Hierophant. Next is the 4 of Cups. And last but not least, the King of Pentacles. Now, right away what I get for your pile number 2 is you may have had a life in, I would say, Northern Europe, pretty ancient Europe. You could have been something like a druid. You could have been a priest, something of that nature. You could have also been like a priestess in the Scandinavian countries. I definitely see that as well. And kind of what I get a sense of for this lifetime is there was a sense of duty over wants, over desires. But it was almost a leadership type of energy for you, number 2. You had things to do, people to lead, and really I get the sense that you were exceptionally hardworking and very studious, if a bit lonely. And this might have bled into your current lifetime, where you might overwork when you know that you should take a break. So I do see that for you, group number 2. And really get the sense that your spirituality might be your comfort zone. So even though you put a lot of work into it, and it is a lot of hard work, even if it's only something that you're following and you're not necessarily leading like you were in that lifetime, it's definitely your safe haven, it seems. It's where you find balance. Now, that's about all I got for you, pile number 2. So if this resonated, please feel free to hit like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Hello, my pile number 3s. If you picked group 3, this is your reading. Starting off, the first card you got was the King of Skulls. Next is Soul Family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Next card you have is the Four of Pentacles. Next card you have is the Ace of Cups. And finally, the Two of Pentacles. Now, right away, what I get for your pile and the places where you might have spent some lifetimes is possibly in the Mayan civilization, and I'm also getting Lemuria and sort of that Polynesia sort of vibes for your group. I'm definitely seeing a more living with nature type of lifetime. You guys followed the rhythm of nature rather than going against it. This was a lifetime where, because of that, it was abundant in its own way. Everybody had food, everybody had joy. The focus really was on being naturally in tune with your environment and in tune with your people. Now, this could have been a very nice and quiet lifetime for you guys. You might have been farmers. Maybe you gathered resources such as herbs and wild growing food, and definitely spent a lot of time near the water. So that could be that sort of Lemuria or Mu type of energy there. I also get the sense that you may have had, I'd say, a few kids. And that was also somewhat the center of your lifetime. And so you may find yourself maybe not completely drawn to that sort of thing, but maybe there is a deep sense of respect in it if you don't necessarily feel the draw to it. And that is about all I have for your pile number 3. So if this resonated, please feel free to hit like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you at your next reading.